Conic sections. So these are parabolas, ellipses, and hyperbolas. You need to know their standard equations and how to sketch a graph. So let's just start with the ellipse. So ellipse, you know, looks something like this, right? So this is the form of it, and this is always, the A is always going to be bigger than the B in the equation that we give. So the foci are going to be these inner points here, and then the relationship between the A and the B and the C is given by this. These will be the vertices, plus or minus A, and this equation has the ellipse centered at the origin. So let me just kind of give you a little better of a picture here, just trying to give you a, so this would be A, and this would be negative A for this equation here, right? This would be B, this would be negative B, and then we'll use the values of A and B, to find this focus here, which is the value of C, and the center is at the origin. All right, so let's go do this one. So here we have this equation, 9x squared plus 16y squared equal 144. So first thing, you want to get it equal to 1. So if I divide through by 144, I get x squared over 16, y squared over 9 equal 1. Okay, so this tells me that my a squared is 16, because I always want to have my a as the larger number. Then b squared is equal to 9. And so the vertices, if the larger number is underneath the larger number a, if it's underneath the x, the vertices are going to be on the x-axis. So this tells me my vertices will be plus or minus 4, 0. So let's just even get that part of the graph going. So here's 4, here's negative 4. Okay, so then this is the B, so these are the other vertices are going to be 0 plus or minus 3. So 3, negative 3, and then it's necessary to find the foci. So the focus is going to be the value of C, and how I find C is 16 minus 9, so that gives me 7. So C squared is 7, so that means C is equal to plus or minus root 7, right? So here would be the negative root 7, here would be the positive root 7, and here is my ellipse. All right. So what happens when the larger number a is underneath? Remember, in this equation here, we're always using the larger number a. If the larger number a is under the y value, our vertices are going to turn into plus or minus a on the y axis. And then these would be the b's, and they're going to be smaller, and this still has the center at the origin. And the focus is now going to be this point here, y values. So let's go do one here. So here I can see that the focus is going to be plus or minus 2, so that means c squared is 4. Here I'm looking at the y values being plus or minus 3, so that, the a value of being plus or minus 3, so that must, so a equaling plus or minus 3, that tells me a squared is going to be 9. So here I have c squared is a squared minus b squared, right? I know that equation, so I have 4 is equal to 9 minus b squared. So solving for b squared, I get b is equal to plus or minus 5. I guess I don't even need that. I just want to find the equation. This one is not asking me to graph it. So I know the larger number must be under the y, so I have y squared divided by 9 because the vertices are on the y-axis. And then I have x squared divided by x squared divided by 5, sorry about that, x squared divided by 5, the smaller number, the 4 is the c, that doesn't come into the equation, equal 1. So that's the equation.